Hi, my name is Lo from the channel Lowalker01. This video started off as a request by one of my subscribers by the name of Tashonda Carter. She saw my meatballs on one of my vlogs and she asked if I would record them, and I did, but my brother from the channel Life as I Know It, his name is Red, he wanted to collab. So since I already had this video ready, I told him to go ahead and record something for this to be our collab. So go over and check out Red after you finish mine and give us both thumbs up. Tell Red I sent you, and all the links will be in the description box. Thank you, and see you guys next time. Hello everybody, I am back with another cooking video, and this one's going to be requested by one of my subscribers. If I find out the name of the subscriber, I can't remember who it is right now, but I will look back in the comments and I will put her name on the screen when I find out who it is. Today is one of my kids' favorite party food that I'm making today. It's meatballs. And I'm going to make them two ways. I'm going to make them with honeysuckle white ground turkey and ground beef, because I make ground turkey for me. I like a healthier type version, so I make the turkey for me. And these are the ingredients I've already prepared. Onion. I didn't measure because I don't really know how much I will use, but this is just a yellow onion here. And this here is green onion. That's garlic chopped and minced. And this is 2 jalapenos. The seeds have been removed and chopped. And that's Italian flat leaf parsley. This is kosher salt, and I'm going to put a little thyme in there. Black pepper, garlic powder, the usual suspects, onion powder, Italian seasoning, lemon pepper, and this is blackened seasoning, just a little bit, just to put a little spice in it because we like spicy, and plain bread crumbs. If you have the Italian style breadcrumbs, that's better because it has all the seasonings in it already, like the Italian seasoning and all that, so you wouldn't need this if you had the Italian. But since I don't have any today, I'm using plain. What I'm going to do first is saute the onion, garlic, and jalapeno in a little olive oil, and then when I come back, I'll have the ground beef and the ground turkey in a bowl ready to season and show you how I put these meatballs together. Okay, I have my ground turkey in this bowl, and on this side is the ground beef, and I'm going to, my oil is heated already in this skillet. I'm going to go ahead and put my onion and my jalapeno in first, and the garlic will be the last thing to go because I don't want it to burn, so it'll be last. I'm going to season this with a little salt and pepper. And I'm going to let this continue to go and keep stirring until it softens up. And then once that softens up, then I'll add in my garlic. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and show you how I season up these meatballs. Add my pepper. And it takes a lot more to season ground turkey than ground beef, so be aware of that if you're doing the ground turkey version. This is lemon pepper. And if you don't like something like onion or whatever, or green onion, you can always leave that out. This is garlic powder. This is Italian seasoning, and I'm going to put that in my hand and rub it before I add it in. And season to your taste. Put how much you like in yours. This is onion powder. And this is the blackened seasoning. Putting more in here because there's a lot more ground beef in here than it is ground turkey for me. And this is the thyme. I'm going to put a little bit of that in there also. Same thing with the thyme. Put a little bit in my hand and rub it before I put it in. I'm going to add a little bit more of that. Now for the breadcrumbs. The only thing I do is pour breadcrumbs a little bit at a time until they form a perfect meatball. So when they start to form a meatball, especially with the ground turkey, you have to put more breadcrumbs in it because it's so loose, and it takes a lot more to make the meatballs form a perfect ball and stay together. So just measure according to, just keep shaping your meatballs, and if they're not holding, then you have to add more breadcrumbs. That's how I always do it. So I'm going to let this onion and garlic saute up. I'm going to add my garlic on in there now because it's ready. They've softened up. So I'm going to add my garlic, let that cook, and then I'll get ready to let this cool off a bit first before I put it into my meatballs. Okay, I didn't add my salt in the beginning, so I'm going to add my salt now. And I'm going to go ahead and start shaping these. No, I'm going to mix it in first. I'm going to mix this first, and then I'm going to make a little test patty to see if I need to add more salt, pepper, or whatever. Just go in there and get the mixing like that. I'm going to go ahead and add my sauteed vegetables in here too. I'm going to add a few of these in here. Need a little bit more. Now I'm going to wash my hands so I can do this ground beef too. Before I start putting my hand in here, I'm going to go ahead and get my parsley and put it in this, and my green onion too. I'm going to go ahead and put in my sauteed vegetables for this. Put in all of that too. And now just mix this up. And you don't want to overmix. And I meant to add that with the jalapenos, if you take the seeds out, it's not hot. You really just have the flavor of jalapeno, and it's not just burning up hot. But if you like the type that likes spice, leave your seeds in. It just all depends on you. We like spice, but we don't like it to be overpowering spicy. Okay, there's one more thing that I like to add that I forgot to get out. I'm going to wash my hands and get that out. I like to add Worcestershire sauce in here. So I'm going to add a little bit in here. I just kind of eyeball it. I don't measure. And do the same for my ground turkey. And that has salt in it too, so you have to just really make a test patty. And that's what I'm going to do now. I always make a test patty first. I already see that this ground turkey is going to be too loose, so I'm going to have to pour some more breadcrumbs in it. And probably will have to add more seasoning since those are plain breadcrumbs and it's not adding flavor. It's kind of making it bland with those plain breadcrumbs. So I'm probably going to end up having to put more seasoning in here. I won't know until I make a little test patty to see. There's one test patty for the ground turkey. Now I'm going to make one for the ground beef. Okay, I'm going to get a little bit of this and see. I can already look at it and tell that it does not look like it has enough seasoning. I like to be able to see the seasoning, and I don't see it. So but we'll check it just to be sure. Okay, I tasted the test patties and the ground beef needed more seasoning. The ground turkey is okay. So I'm going to add some more of the Worcestershire sauce. Then I'm going to add some more garlic powder. Some more lemon pepper. Some more regular black pepper. And some more kosher salt. Now I'm going to mix this. Now I'm just going to form my meatballs. This seems like it's holding together okay, so I probably won't have to add any more breadcrumbs to this. And you need to make all your meatballs around the same size so they all cook about the same time. So you won't have some getting done and the others are still raw. And you can make them whatever size you want. If you want to make them bigger to put in spaghetti or whatever, that's up to you. But I make mine this size, like this. And I try to make all of them that same size. I'll come back and let you see them all once I finish. And I'm going to show you how I do a couple of the turkey meatballs too. Now I'm going to wash my hands so I can do the turkey. Okay, here is one of the ground turkey. If you see, you can tell it's kind of mushy. It's not as firm as the others, but that's okay. Still eat good. And if you don't like them to be that way, you can add a few more breadcrumbs, but it's okay to me that way, as long as they don't crumble up. If I start to fry them and they start to crumble up, then I'll go back and add more breadcrumbs. Now I'm going to do all of these and then I'll come back. I have all the turkey meatballs already right here. I'm going to put them in a skillet and brown them. And the browning brings the flavor out. So that's what I'm going to do. Brown both sides for a few minutes. And then we'll be ready to put them in the oven and let them finish in the oven. Here are all the ground beef meatballs, and on that end there's some too. I have mine over here. I have the meatballs that I have browning, the turkey meatballs. I'm going to take them out, the first batch. And then I'm going to start browning my beef meatballs also. I'm going to get another skillet out and start on my beef and put another batch of turkey down. Second batch of turkey right there is looking good. First batch of ground beef back there in that back skillet. I'm going to brown them all up. There's all the meatballs. All of them have been browned. Those back here are beef, and these right here are the turkey. Now I'm going to just put them in the oven for about 20 minutes on about 320, because my oven cooks really fast. Just adjust your time to the way your oven cooks. And then once it cooks for those 20 minutes, I'm going to drain the fat if there's any in the pan and add my barbecue sauce and let it go in there for about another 8 to 10 minutes. Okay, the meatballs have been going for about 20 minutes, but there's not much fat to drain in there. So now I'm going to pour in my barbecue sauce. Okay, now they are ready, and I only let them cook long enough just for the barbecue sauce to cook into the meatballs. These are the beef ones here, and these are the turkey. Let me get a couple of turkey ones out and let you see what they're looking like. That's the turkey ones. And there's the beef one. Very tender. As you can see, this ground turkey. There's the ground beef. So thanks for watching, guys. Comment, like, subscribe, share, and thumbs up. See y'all on the next cooking video. Bye.
That soul food cooking. I like the way you making everything looking.
I love that cooking, that soul food cooking. I like the way you making everything looking. It's looking real.